She's a So she was phenomenal. And, we've learned a lot from her, and we share some of her learnings of how she did this and how she managed it. And we'll keep sending little tips for you because, her pride in membership and, duty to a cause was just remarkable.
Yes, she will be missed. Morning, Nigel.
Hello, Donna.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
Look at all those beautiful faces. Hi, Michelle. How you doing, love? Bless her heart. She has been with us. Hi, Latanya. Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody?
Roll call with hat quarters.
Right. Present. Agent 8 checking in. That's an
right.
old story, but that's for another time.
So while we're waiting, don't forget to put on your the chat section, who you are and where you're from and how long you've been with Red Hat. It's always nice to see that.
And it's, all news brick, in other words, it's entirely recycled except for mortar, of course. Balcony behind it is a little walkway.
Is there any new people who are here today? Who's that?
Meg.
Hi, Meg. Greetings. Where are you
Hi.
from?
Fruitland Park, Florida.
Nice
Oh,
to have
great.
you. A little sticky your way these days, right?
Yeah, a little humid.
Good to have you. How long have you been with Red Hat?
About 18 years.
Fabulous.
Wow. Thank
Woohoo!
you. Thank you.
Can
My
anybody
chapter
beat
is
that? Let's lift the roof.
My chapter is 16 years.
Fabulous.
Wow.
Congratulations. Nice.
I didn't realize we had a dress.
Oh,
Well, you
kinda
have
did this
clothing
for
on,
a
so
moment.
you're good. You're not naked. That's all right.
I kind of did this spur of the moment because I was having an issue.
I kind of fall into that category as well, but I thought I would try it. I am Christine Bass from Nashville, Tennessee, and I've been a Red Hatter for about 16 years.
Hi, Christine. Good to see you. Look at all of this representation from all over the world. This is so glorious, ladies, to know that we can just reach out our hands and connect each other, whether we be physical or virtually. It's just so amazing. Hi, Mary. Hey, you girls have been busy down there in Texas.
Yes, we have.
Woo-hoo!
Having fun.
Good deal. Are you ready for us, Mr. Nigel? Is class in session yet?
I am.
You guys started early.
my
I thought
coffee.
I was late and I was 7 minutes early. I thought had my books in my hand and everything. I don't want a tardy slip. Those are not fun. So what have you girls been doing out there? Who's got something bubbling up this weekend? Anything fun happening in the red and pink zone? Nope, nothing.
Yeah, we've got a weekend away in the UK. We've got
Oh, good deal. Hi, Janet. Is that Janet or is that Amanda?
Janet and
Hi,
Amanda.
Janet. Hey
Yeah,
there,
Amanda.
Marcy. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, are we ready?
yes.
Sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the questions that were sent to me via email. I only got 4 this week, 4 questions. So I'll go over those first. And then I'll just open it up to everybody else. Sound good?
Good.
So I have 3 questions from Angie Ward. The first is it correct that posted messages within a chapter group are not seen unless the member logs in and reads the post? Yes, that is correct. Only members of your chapter can see posts that are posted on your chapter page, and they must be logged in to see those. The second question is it correct that when an event is created, that an email notification is sent to each chapter group member? No, that's not correct. I thought that was the case, but talking to our developer, that's not happening right now, but we hope to change this very soon.
I just did it on my phone. I can't talk.
Let's see. The next one
Nigel,
is,
Nigel, might
yeah.
I interrupt? Could we
Sure.
mute ladies so that we can hear Nigel a little more clearly as our group gets a little bit more full? It helps for those ladies who are a little hearing impaired. Thanks, ladies. Sorry, Nigel.
No problem. The next question is group messaging within the RHS website and emails directed to group chapter members from the website is not operational at this time. Is this correct? Yes, that is correct. We don't have group messaging or group emailing at this time, but we are hoping to do group private messaging very soon. And then the last question was from Meg Adams, which is, how do you edit an event after you have posted it? So right now, you can't edit or delete an event. However, we want to give our events some much needed love very soon. So I think that's going to be the next thing we're going to be working on. So hopefully that helps. So we can open it up to just questions right now.
Nigel, I have a question. I wanted to know when you would be putting the latest version, I guess you could say, of the handbook on the website for us to download.
Yeah, so we're actually working on that right now. Deborah, you might have a better update for
Yes.
on this.
It's 95% done. In fact, I have a meeting at 10:15 today to go over the final details. So we will let you know as soon as we get it posted, but it's 95% done.
Cynthia?
I just wanted to thank you for taking the people off search who have expired. That's a good
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Anybody else? I have 2 pages of people here, so it's hard to see everybody. Oh,
I have
Mary?
another question,
Yeah.
Nigel, Mary
Yeah, go ahead,
Sosa.
Mary.
When do you think we'll be able to print our roster, our chapter rosters, or
So that-
at the very least be able to see the information?
Yeah, so that's actually the very next thing that we were working on. So what we're gonna do, I think for the time being, was we were gonna have the Queens be able to download the roster, and that'll have the member's name, the member's expiration date, and the member ID for now. At a later date, we're gonna have it so that Queens will be able to download all of the contact information. The thing is, we need to have those members give consent. So, as you know, there's a privacy issue there. But that is the very next thing that we're going to be working on. So anybody else here?
Hi, Nigel Renee Williams.
Yeah.
I sent you an email regarding the profile picture. I told you my profile.
Yeah,
picture was
I saw that.
changed,
Yep.
And it still has not been corrected.
Okay. I'll talk to our developer and see why that's going on. He said to give it time, but you did that over a week ago, so that should have updated. And if it hasn't, then that's a bug. And I need to talk to
it
him
still
about it.
hasn't been corrected.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to him again.
Okay. Thanks.
Go ahead, Amanda.
Hi, Nigel. Have we got a date yet for when we will be able to search the website for a different kind of search? Like, I would like to be able to search for all queens in the United Kingdom, and also then all members in the United Kingdom. When will that be available? Because at the moment we can only search by areas or by people by name.
Yeah,
I
chapter
would like to see a list as an ambassador, so I can
Sure.
see who we've got on board.
Yeah, I don't have a solid date for that yet. The next thing that we're gonna be working on is a chapter roster, and then after that is going to be events. So I don't really have a solid date for the update on the search, but it
But
definitely is on our list.
it's going to be a work in progress. And the
Yeah,
other
for
thing
sure.
is, at the moment, if I go and put in, do a search of the United Kingdom for all members, I only get about 10 people come up. When we know we've got more than 10 members in the United Kingdom, the list isn't complete. So if you put in United Kingdom, you only get a few people, and we've got far more than 10 members in the United Kingdom. So that isn't working. And for me personally, if you search for me, Amanda Lawrence, I come up. But if you search the county of Norfolk, which is where I'm based, I don't appear. If you search for Norwich as a town, for me, my chapter doesn't come up. And if you search for chapters in Norwich, my chapter doesn't appear, but all of the other chapters in the area do, but not me. And I'm in Norwich City. There's 2 other chapters in Norwich City. They both come up, but my chapter doesn't appear. I have just gone into my profile and checked that my address is entered correctly, but to make sure that it's not the address that's throwing it out. And I can see, as far as, as looking at it, that everything is in there correctly. It's on the right lines, but you can't find my chapter. So if somebody was looking to come and join me, join the chapter in Norwich on the website, I wouldn't appear. So I wonder if you could look at that for me.
Yeah, I will. I just made a note of it, and I'll take a look
Thank
at
you.
it after this and find out.
Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Angie, you got a question?
Yes. Is there any thought or plan to put an indicator that the initial post has been read? Because right now, we're posting and we don't have any idea who has read it, who has seen it, and a notification is not generated to the members of the group. Is there any thought or plan that the initial post, that at least when it's read, that we get some type of indicator who read the notice?
So are you talking about posts that you put in your group, in your chapter?
Yes.
Okay. Let me think about that and what the best way to go about doing that.
That would be great if we could have something.
Yeah, it definitely would. But there's more thought that needs to go into it. So let me write that down.
Thank you, baby.
And while you're writing, perhaps you've already addressed this at some point, but are we able to renew our members, the queens of the chapters?
Yeah.
So you're asking if you as a queen can renew your members?
Right, because a lot of my members are not computer savvy, so they depend upon me to take care of that part for them.
Yeah, so Latanya, do you know if that's the case? I don't know if she's on this call. She's supposed to be.
I saw her.
Let me look into that for you, Christine.
All right, thank you.
I can answer that question. Christine, if you could contact Headquarters and just provide us with the names of the members. There's different ways that ladies might want to pay their membership. If the women pay you and then you ultimately pay for their dues, we can do a multiple payment that way. But if not, simply they can just send a check or a money order directly to Headquarters with their name on it, and we'll process it that way. But I know that there is a way for multiple members to be renewed, but I don't know if it's ready on the member side as of yet as a feature.
All right,
just a little what happened to me. I had a member who was due to be renewed, and Latonya sent me a special link, and I clicked on it, and it took me straight to a page where I could renew that particular member's renewal.
Yes, that's true. Yes, we can do it that way as well. So that
that's
will
for
make
the one individual person.
Yes,
and
yes.
that works really quickly, very easily, no
It's-
problems.
It's true, because what it'll do is that individual member will not need to log in. It will just it's directed to her account. So when she clicks on the link that's provided, it's connected to that account, so it will pay it. So thank you for bringing that up. Sorry, forgot about that little treasure.
Michelle, you have a question?
Yes, I do. And this is terrible, but I keep losing how to get onto and get myself, with a password and registered and all that kind of stuff. I can do the Facebook, all the different groups on my Facebook, but as a queen, I don't know how to get into the main thing. Is there a tutorial, or can I call someone and they can walk me through it, or what?
Yeah, actually, maybe later today I can call you and I can walk you through it. I know I've done it a few times on these Zoom calls and walk people through how to do it, but I can do a one-on-one with you.
Okay. It would have to be, I'm on the same time zone, the West Coast, but it would have to be later afternoon, because I have something that I have to go to at 11 now. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Michelle, what's your last name?
Lamb, L-A-M-M.
Okay. I'll give you a call later this afternoon. Do you have a time that's good for you?
What would be a good time, Bruce? I'm asking my husband.
After 2.
Okay. How about after 2:30?
Sounds good. I'll call
Okay.
you later. Yeah.
And you have my landline is better, so then I can walk it through on my
I'll
cell
look you up
phone.
in our system.
Thank you so much. I
You're
just feel very incompetent as a
Yeah,
queen
no,
when I
it's
can't do
fine.
it now.
Yeah,
I can do
help
all
you
the
out for sure.
Yeah, I can do ambassadors. I can do the red, all those. Thank you so much. I'm
You are
so-
welcome. Cynthia, you have a question?
Not a question. I wanted to make sure everybody knew this. I stumbled across it. We talked about renewing memberships, and that there's a purple banner across the top if you're within 90 days. But I stumbled into my profile and I clicked on membership, and there's a place there where you can renew even if you're not within.
Yeah,
Right.
we just added that, I think, last week.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that was a much requested feature. So we just added that feature. Anybody else have any questions?
I have a question.
Sure. Mabel?
Is your mic on?
Mabel, you muted yourself.
Nigel Yoshida.
Is your mic on?
Let me see.
Okay. How soon is a member added to the roster once they join?
So she had the member, once they join the Red Hat Society and then they request to join, is that what?
No, I said after they have joined, submitted their application, how soon are they added to the roster? Because I've had some that I went back and looked for on the list and they weren't there.
In your chapter?
Yes.
They should show up within 24 hours. Is
They
that not
should?
the case?
So yes, that's the case. I have to go back in and look up their name or something. It's a way that I know how to do that. Is that what I need to do?
So they're not added to your roster immediately. They're only
No.
added to the official Red Hats. They have to either request to join your roster or you have to add them yourself.
No,
So-
they don't have to request. They can join on their own.
For your chapter?
Yes, they can submit their own application.
Yeah, so they should request to join and you should have to approve that. So they'll
Because
find,
there's a special join the chapter button on the
yes,
chapter name,
they
isn't
have to
there?
search for your chapter and then click on the join, and then you'll have to approve that request. And then
What
they
does
should
the
show up
queen
within
say?
24
What
hours.
does the queen see, Nigel, when that happens? I'm just curious.
They should see a notification saying that somebody has requested to join their chapter.
A notification on the website?
Yeah, on the website, and then you can approve or deny it.
I don't think they did that before, did they?
Say that again, Mabel?
I don't think they did it that way before, did they?
No, on our previous website, they did request, you did have to request and you did have to approve or deny. You also had the option on our old website to just leave it open to anybody that that wanted to join. That's not the case now.
Okay.
They just need to request to join and you need to approve or deny.
So Mabel, what you can do is you can actually go in and do a search for her, and then you can add her to whichever, to your group. So
Yourself,
whether
correct.
her name's Mary Member, and you go in and look for Mary Member and you find her, oh, she did join, and then you just add her to your group. If there are queens that have more than one group, ladies, you'll have to select which group you wish to add that member to.
Okay.
Different circumstances, maybe it's a different play group, you know, etc. So
Right. I'm familiar with that. Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Where do these notifications show up, Nigel?
They should show up in your profile. I'll have to test it out after this and find out.
Okay. And I wanted to say that a couple times ago, Deborah said that a lot of instructions were going to be put in the help section. And I went and looked there and looked at a number of those, and a lot of them are pretty out of date. They need to be updated.
Okay, I'll take a look at that. All right, I made note of that. Anybody else have any questions?
Yes, my name is Leslie Gibson.
Okay.
And my question is, where can I go and view this is now being recorded? What site?
Say that again?
This meeting that you're conducting right now, my indication is that it's being recorded, right?
Yeah, I'll put it up on YouTube afterwards.
YouTube, that's what I want to know.
Yep. And then I think Joe will post on social media the link to the YouTube video once it's up.
And may I ask, everybody else probably knows, but what is your role in the Red Hatters?
My official title is the webmaster.
Webmaster,
Yeah.
okay.
So anything that has to do with the website, I'm responsible for.
Okay.
he's our guru, Leslie.
Yeah. Listen, one more question.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's your GURU.
Yes.
Oh, how do you, well, wait, go ahead, baby. Okay, our queen is not computer literate, and so I do all of the renewing as a secretary but they never get any of the gifts that the people who renew their own membership receive from you. I checked with one of them who had to renew her membership for herself, and she got some little gifts in the mail, but we didn't get anything for the other 6 or 7 people that I sent money in for membership. So
I want to interject here too. Hi, Leslie. It's Latanya, the member services manager. If she got gifts, it's because she did multiple years. Anyone who renewed for more than 1 year got gifts along with their renewal.
Oh,
yeah.
Multiple year renewal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My, this is very interesting. Let's see what else I want to know.
Anybody else?
Question.
Meg?
Yeah, I have my own chapter, and I'm in the Marion Lake Queens Council chapter, which I have put some information on that. And I'm not the queen of that one, though. Is there any way that I can add the information, because Joanne's not really interested in doing that?
You would have to do, are you talking about like doing a queen swap so you take over that?
No, I just want to put like the information, what we're, the description, and add the members to that group.
Oh, yeah. So
Like, so I could be the administrator.
yeah, so it's called like a co-queen leader / leader. So yeah, you'd have to contact us and we can make you a co-queen so that you can do some administration in that chapter.
I'm going to interject here. This is Latanya, the member services manager, just because you can't see me.
Right.
In order for you to be the administrator of the group, you actually have to be that queen of that group.
Okay.
However, if the queen of that group is okay with you doing her administrative things, then she'll just give you her information so you can log in as her and do the posting.
Okay,
In order to do that, you would need her, she would have to actually set up, and a lot of the people don't have this yet. She would actually have to set up a password. That way you could bypass the link. So you can send me, have her send me an email at LATO.
I have your email.
Okay, honey, have her send me an email. That way we could, I can send her the link so she can set up the password. Then after that, I'll show you how to do it and you can just do it on her behalf.
Okay, sounds good.
That was Latanya speaking, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What's I got, let's see if I got her last name. Latanya,
Boston.
B-O-S-T-O-N?
Yeah.
BOSTON, correct.
Latanya, I'm an administrator for the Northeast Dallas Queens Council, and I'm not the queen. So there are two of us who can administer.
Right. Okay. So this is what happens when we do set it up that way. When it comes time for the members to be put as primary, we won't be able to do multiple renewals for them. So I understand there's a few of them like that, but we don't want to mess up the groups by making that a habit.
Well, I wouldn't be renewing for anybody because this is a Queens Council. They all
Correct.
have their own.
Yeah.
And,
So on that one, it probably just came over that way, but we really, when they go through, what you guys haven't been seeing yet is everybody is gonna get sent an email asking permission for the ladies to be listed on the roster. That being said, they're also gonna have to give who their primary chapters are, and that includes the queens. Once that happens, all of this stuff will be kind of weeded out just a little bit. So right now, those of you who are in there like that, you're like that because we haven't done that portion of it.
So are you saying I won't be able to do it anymore?
No, I'm saying we're gonna have to figure it out. And I don't have an answer yet, but since you're already on there like that, we're gonna leave it. And then I'll figure out how to do the ones going forward. But we just wanna make sure that we put everybody in correctly. And then, so we don't cause the chapter group to have any issues when it comes time for renewing. And if we keep having exceptions, then, it takes time to figure out what's what, or who's in the zoo.
Rena, did you have a question?
Yes, it's Renee. And I have
Renee, I'm sorry, I apologize.
That's okay. Last week when I sent you the email, you responded back to me regarding my chapter names are appearing as duplicates. So when I sent you the email and you sent it back to me, it was okay. I just looked today and they're still all appearing again.
Okay.
So it's the list and then the list repeats again.
Okay, I'll take a look at that.
Okay, and I can't send you a screenshot of it because it's too big.
What's the chapter name?
Dom's Extraordinaire.
Okay.
The number is 67830.
Okay, I'll take a look.
And the other thing is if you do a search for just Dom's and you don't know that it's Extraordinaire, we don't come up in the list.
Okay, I'll take a look at that as well.
Okay, thanks.
It's less than a minute, so I probably have time for one more question. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. Well, thanks for coming. I'm gonna post the questions. I'll have Joe post the questions on our website, and then also I'll have her post the link to the YouTube when I put it up. So thanks for coming.
Take care,
Talk to
everybody.
you all next week. Bye.
Bye, beautiful.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Good to see you all.
Bye-bye.
Good to see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bikes and bits until next time.
Bye-bye.